Okay, hello, and welcome back to Minecraft. Or should I say, welcome back to Cribs, as once again, I am here inside of a little makeshift house. How many houses and bunkers and whatnot I'm going to have to make in this world, I am not too sure. But basically what this is, it's just a temporary little construction that I've made, just to keep my bed inside of. If you haven't catched the last episode, or even the last couple of episodes, then firstly, where have you been? I'm just joking. Basically what has happened is, firstly, the creepers started a war with us. And I mean a war with us. There was hundreds of them trying to blow me up, trying to kill me, trying to kill my dogs. I talked about it in the last episode if you just want to watch that one. But if not, it's the episode before that. And then I made myself a little bunker. And then the creepers found my bunker, ambushed me, and absolutely blew it up. And I didn't clock it at the time. But one thing that they did destroy was actually my bed. And so as I was putting the last video down, as creepers tend to do, one came and blew me up while I was AFK. And so I had to make the long, tiresome journey all the way back from the world's spawn point. So I've built this little shack, basically just to keep my bed in. And of course my pets and my stuff inside as well. But every cloud does have a silver lining. There is one positive for me going back to the world's spawn point. And that is actually this. I've got myself a couple of dark oak logs. Well, I've actually got almost 2 stacks of dark oak logs. And I've had dark oak in my world ever since the beginning. If you go back to the very, very first video, I actually spawn next to a dark oak biome. But I never mined them. And I kind of forgot that they were there, and then I kind of remembered again, and I thought, well, I can't be bothered to go back to the world spawn now. So I suppose a creeper blowing me up, for once, has actually proved somewhat beneficial. And I'm actually going to be using those dark oak logs today for my Wicker Creeper. And if you haven't caught the last episodes again, basically what I am building at the moment, as I'm sure you can see by the thumbnail and the title and whatnot, is this. Over there in the wood is a giant Wicker Creeper. And to summarise what the Wicker Creeper is, it is basically a large statue of a creeper built out of wood that I'm going to be, hopefully, filling with real creepers and then lighting on fire to get my kind of revenge for them blowing up so many parts of my world. And I did touch up on it in the last video as well, but the Wicker Creeper is inspired by the Wicker Man. And I think that the Wicker Man has been done in, like, real life. Like, I don't think I really talked about it in the last video, but I do think that it's been done by real people in the real world, which is quite gruesome, really, isn't it? But it's definitely more famous for its appearances in 2 movies. I think there were 2, or at least I've seen 2, and I do think that there might be a book as well about it, but I'm not too sure. But I will stop babbling on about the Wicker Man. Maybe there is somebody that can let me know in the comments if they do know. Maybe there is a Wicker Man expert that can let us all know in the comments and kind of educate us a little bit on it. I don't think that's really going to happen. But let me just grab a few of these things out of this chest. And like I say, I'm going to be using the dark oak in my Wicker Creeper as well. Initially, I was going to be using the spruce wood just to kind of build the creeper's face. But now that I've got some dark oak, I can kind of use that, make it contrast just a little bit. And other than that, I should be good to go. My dogs will definitely be staying here for the time being. I'm not sure how many creepers are going to be out there. But maybe if the coast is clear and when we're burning the Wicker Creeper, I can kind of bring the dogs along for the ride. I know that they kind of want to get out and stretch their legs a little bit. Because basically, they've been from house to bunker to house again. So I think they'll quite appreciate coming to see the Wicker Creeper burn. And so if I just get over this water here, I have actually got a couple of apples on me. I want to make sure today that I stay alive, because once again I'm going to be taking quite a little bit of fall damage. Let me just get up here, because obviously this time I'm going to have to be throwing myself off when I try to trap the creepers inside. And that does lead me on to how I'm going to do it. Again, I did touch up on this in the last episode, but basically what I would like to do is use a bit of a combination of oak doors and pressure pads. And so I'm going to try and lead a creeper in through a door with a pressure pad and then leave out of a door without a pressure pad. So the creeper will be able to get in but not be able to leave, whereas I will be able to get in and out nice and easily. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. And I think, judging by the size of the body, I might be able to get 3 to 4 creepers in here. So I think I'm going to go on the smaller end, and I think I'm going to go with 3. A nice rounded off kind of number. I'll go with 3 creepers in there, and I'm going to build a little window on the front as well, just out of some fences, which I should have on me also. Yep. And then what I can do then is see the creepers as they burn. It's quite a sinister thing, really, but it's going to be pretty badass, especially with the backdrop of my castle and all of the things that the creepers have destroyed as well. So, if I just grab a little bit of dirt, and then, like I say, I can get started on my creeper's head. And oh, no, you don't, creeper. I could hear him walking up there. I wish that this was finished by now, because then I could actually lure that creeper in. I suppose what I'm going to need to do is slaughter this one, because he doesn't seem to be backing off. Come on. I don't think I killed a single one with my sword in the last video. There we go. You can't beat that feeling. Forget Coca-Cola, you can't beat the feeling of slaying a creeper. And there you go, look, there's another one over there now. They're all coming out to play. I feel like they just kind of lurk inside like little holes and things like that, and wait for me to show myself and then try and ambush me. But I'm getting smart to their tricks, and let's see if they get smart to what it is that I'm building. I don't think that's going to be the case. These are pretty dumb creatures, if I do say so myself. So if I get that dirt, like I say, and then some of my oak planks, I should now be good to kind of make my way right up to here, and then I can add a head onto the top of my Wicker Creeper. I might just extend the body a little bit as well. And look at that guy. That guy was trying to sneak up on me. But yeah, I might extend the body just a little bit, because as I said in the last video, I feel like it might just be a little bit too short. So if I just go up by 1 or 2 blocks, that should be more than fine. Like so. And then, oh look, they're all coming out to play now. They're all coming out to play. This is the one episode where it's actually okay. I don't mind too much, mainly because I'm going to have plenty of creepers to lure into this little trap. Right, we'll go just with one more layer like this. And then we can start working on the head. So I feel the head needs to be 8 blocks. So that's 4, so I can go 2 out at the front, and then 2 out on the back. And if there's anything that I should be good at building, it is a creeper's face. If you've never sorted my videos by oldest, you might not realise, but my first ever video on this channel that I ever made, my first ever Minecraft video, was me doing a little bit of a tutorial on how to build a creeper face. So I'm going to try and, I suppose, technically recreate that today. I might actually be able to even recreate the video. I have seen that video so many times. Anytime that somebody puts my channel on, or anytime that I'm going back, and even when I made the video, I watched the video so many times. So I do kind of know the dialogue of that video off by heart, just based on the sheer amount of times that I've seen it. So I feel like I should challenge myself to kind of recreate the video in full while I'm building this creeper's face. So let's bring that out like that, and then this is just kind of the inside. So if I do that, then we can get to work on our creeper's face. So right, let me see if I've got this. I actually want to do it now that I've said that. I was kind of joking, but now I feel like I can actually do this. So what you need to do once I've done this, once this episode's finished, is compare the two. You need to compare what I'm saying here with the first ever video I uploaded on this channel. I might actually make a contrast of the two myself. If I do that well, I'll actually put the two of them side by side and put it on my extra channel or something like that. But trust me, I won't do that great. I've not seen it that many times. Right, let me get a little bit of dark oak wood. And basically, I don't know whether I'm... Because obviously in the original video I'm building out of black and green, right? So I might end up referring to these as green and black. I'll try and say oak and dark oak, but I'm sure I'll fuck up a little bit. So this is the green here, the oak, and then this is the black. So, I've not practiced this, by the way. I promise you. Hey guys, CoasterCiaran here, and welcome to a Minecraft tutorial. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to build a simple creeper face, 2D creeper face. So what you're going to need, I recommend getting a stack. I'm not sure how many blocks of each you're going to need, but I've got some green and some black wool here, yada yada yada. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go with 2 green, 1 black, 2 green, 1 black, 2 green. And then for the next part, have I done that right? Ooh, hang on. Is this correct? Have I brought it out by one? Hang on, this is me putting a temporary pause. Yeah, I've brought the head out a little bit. I should not have done that, naughty me. That is not what's needed. I need to keep it firmly in line with the neck. So sorry, we'll start again. Take 2. Right, get rid of those. Take all that out. I'm destined to do this now. There we go. Pretend that didn't happen. Hey guys, CoasterCiaran here, and welcome to a Minecraft tutorial. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to build a simple creeper face. 2D creeper face. So what you're going to need, I recommend getting a stack. Bada bada bada, fast forward. 2 green. 1 black. God, I can't get through the hotbar as quick as I could on Xbox. 2 green. 1 black. And 2 green. Then what you're going to need is 2 green. 4 black. And 2 green. Then what you're going to need to do is exactly the same thing. So 2 green, 4 black, 2 green. If I fuck this up. Then what you're going to need to do is 3 green, 2 black, and 3 green. Then what you're going to need to do is a green, 2 black, 2 green, 2 black, and 2 green. Then what you're going to need to do is exactly the same thing. So 1 green, 2 black, 2 green, 2 black, and a green. And then the next 2 lines are just green. So you could do 2 lines of green like that. If I fuck this up, then I obviously did not watch my own tutorial. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. So now you can compare the 2 of those if you so wish to do. But yeah, that is the first video I ever made on this channel. And I honestly watched that video like 100 times when I made it. Because obviously, like, what was it, 2015? So I was really, really proud of it. Because it was the first Minecraft video I'd ever made. It was like the day that I got an Elgato capture card as well. So that was a special moment. So I was really happy with that video. And then I went right away and made a second video of me just speed building the creeper faces, which is the second video on the channel, which is absolute crap because it adds absolutely nothing to the original tutorial. But I was just so excited to be making videos, I just wanted to make another one right away. I'm not sure why I did a 2D creeper face, to be honest with you, because it's so much easier to do the rest of the creeper, so it's really easy to just kind of expand the creeper because it's obviously just pure green, or in this case oak, in an 8x8 kind of little square or cube even. So I'm not too sure why I just made a 2D creeper face, but hopefully anybody that came across that tutorial managed to figure out how to make it 3D if they needed to. That video has actually got a lot of views. It's still one of my most viewed videos, so I'm not too sure whether that's just people going to my oldest video or people actually looking for a creeper face tutorial, because surely there's far better videos out there with far more views and whatever, so I'm not sure how so many people managed to find it. So actually what I might do is add a couple of torches into here. Oh, look at that creeper. 2 of them, look. They're all just waiting around. Maybe they were listening in on my tutorial on how to build a 2D creeper face. I might just add a few torches in here, as I was saying, just in case anything decides to spawn in there. Wouldn't be too bad if it was a creeper that spawned in there, because then it'd kind of be relevant to what I'm doing. It'd be kind of relevant because it'd be like a creeper inside of the Wicker Creeper, and then it'd burn with the rest of them. But to be honest, I don't want any zombies and shit falling out, distracting my beautiful creeper ceremony. So I think I'm not going to risk it, and I'm just going to try and light it up a little bit. So if I just leave, I'm going to have to leave like a hole in here, aren't I? If I do that, don't fall down. Nope, there we go. Can I get to that? Yep. So if I light that in, now it's going to be pitch black temporarily, sorry. And I can just add in a good couple of torches like so. And I tell you what I'll do. I'll just drop myself down here now, and then I can kind of make my way out. So if I just let my health get back up, and then I can make my way straight down. Come on, bars. I don't want to fall from that distance without full health. Why is it taking so bloody long? It does not take this long normally. Maybe it's because I'm eating apples. Right, that'll be enough. Yeah, there we go. So I want to leave a little bit of room, because this is obviously the bottom, so once that's broken, you'll be at the ground. So I want to have a good couple of blocks so that when the creepers are burning, they don't just fall out onto the ground once the blocks are gone. So if I do like a couple like so, and then I forgot which way the front of the creeper is now. I better eat here just in case there's any of them outside, but I should be alright just because I've got that little bit of height. But yeah, there you go. So that is like a little bit of an exit out. And better yet, let's make this as far away as possible. There you go. So I've got that kind of gap between me and the creepers. But what I want to do now is just put down a little bit of a floor here. And then the next creeper could go above there. And as I said, I'm going to be putting a few fences in here because it's no fun if me and my dogs can't see the creepers as they're burning. And I would use glass, but I feel like that's just not going to burn. So I'm going to go with a couple of fences and I'll be able to get a semi-decent view of the creepers as they burn to death. So put a couple of those down and then we have front row seats to watch the creepers burn. To anybody that hasn't watched the last couple of episodes, this might just sound really, really psychopathic. It might just sound like I'm just enjoying torturing creepers like I'm some kind of upcoming serial killer. But I do promise you, they have fully earned this. They killed one of my dogs, and they've blown up, as you can see, big chunks of my world. And not just when I was there either. This is just for fun. This is just for the sake of it. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that. And then I'll just kind of make my way outside. We can figure out which one can have the pressure plate on it. So if I kind of start working on a little dirt stack, I can hear something. I'm not sure if it's creepers or pigs. The creeper might actually be underneath the legs. I can't see anything for the time being. But because there's so many bloody pigs all over the place, it can be a little confusing. And there we go. There's one. So there's probably definitely one underneath me as well. So we'll make a little staircase like so. I'm a little bit scared now to come down. Go like that. And then that can be our way down. I'm actually going to come around here. And yeah, there he is. Hello, creeper. Do you know what? Can you guys come here later? And there's two after me now. If I put the pressure plate in, I'd actually be able to get him in. But to be honest, I think he will have despawned by then. And I've not got my bloody bow on me. The good thing is if I die, I have set my spawn point again. So I won't have a rerun of what happened when I was off camera. I just want to make sure that there's not one behind me. Hey, there we go. Like I say, can't beat it. I'm going to get my shovel out now. And what I'm going to do is just take out this gigantic pillar. I don't want a whole load of dirt all over the place when I'm trying to burn down the creeper. Because obviously the dirt won't burn. And then it'll kind of just be sat there looking like a sore thumb or something like that. Can I get to the top? Good God, this creeper's high. I should have gone with a slightly smaller version, but I wanted something grand. I wanted something dramatic. So now we have to suffer the burden of that by taking out all of this scaffolding. Now, did I get his little buddy back there? No, I didn't. There he is. Right, creeper, you come over here. The last thing that I want is him trying to blow me up while I'm working on the Wicker Creeper. All that hard work that I've done, I do not want any creeper explosions over here. So if I just make myself, I'll put down my crafting table over here. And then what I can do, firstly I'm going to build a couple more oak fences. And I know I said I was never going to use the crafting book ever, but I can't remember how to make bloody fences. All these sticks and oak planks, I always get them in the wrong places. But I can make pressure plates in the more traditional way. That is one thing that I definitely know how to do. And then that should be that. Right. So if I put a pressure plate there, what'll happen? Say that I'm the creeper. I'll come up, get inside, and CoasterCiaran will be long gone. He'll be out this door. That because the creepers don't have any hands, they can't open it. So now, I'm just going to go right next door. So that's the ceiling there. So if I do that and build another staircase directly next door. Oh, I want to make sure that that doesn't happen when I'm destroying blocks, though. I think the pressure plates definitely need to be the first things to go. So if I get a little staircase like that, and then again build a little pressure pad next to a door, and then a door to drop me out once the creeper is following me. I'll take that out. I shouldn't need that. And then again, I'll just come to the very end, give me as much room between me and the creeper as possible. And then once again, do that over here. So that should be, I'll come up to the top and work my way down again, just because that's a little bit easier. And then like that. Then once again, I'll build a little trap. I've got to make sure that I get the doors all working properly before I try and lure any creepers. I don't want anything going wrong while I'm in that life and death situation. But mostly because if a creeper blows up over here, it's going to take out a whole chunk of my Wicker Creeper. And that's going to ruin the whole thing. So I need to try and get this right. I fucked up a lot in Minecraft, but this is one thing that I absolutely cannot afford to mess up. So let me just put down another batch of those. No, I do need to get my fences into both of these. So I'll just do that in just a second. I need to make sure that I remember. And we'll put the fences in here. And then that should be it. I need to get my little exit door before I forget that as well. Yep. Then that's that. So I just need to add in my little fences. Then we can go down to the next layer and do the same thing. I don't think these are going to be the best view, but I couldn't use glass because I wouldn't have been able to see. Well, I would have been able to see better, but I wouldn't have been able to burn that down. So it would have kind of just been sat there looking ugly at the end. Then once again, I will add my little window out to the world. I do actually think maybe it would have been better to have it facing that way so that the creepers could get one final look at the reason that they're being burned, because they've destroyed big chunks of my world. So it could have been kind of like a, look what you did, this is why you're being burnt down. Oh well, I do like the idea of having the castle view in the background for me while I'm burning down the creeper. So there we go. Are all the pressure plates on? I don't want to have to accidentally throw myself off because I forgot to put a bloody pressure plate in. Right. What I'm going to do now is very quickly just go run over to here. I'm going to use a crafting table to make myself a flint and steel. And then I'm also going to get a couple of logs, which we can all kind of gather around. Oh, we could gather around a campfire then. So if I do that. I'm not too sure whether I've got the stuff to do a campfire. Yeah, I did get a bit of coal for it. Like that. And then I just want to make myself a flint and steel like that. And that's going to be, of course, to light the Wicker Creeper on fire. That's going to be the most important aspect of it. So judging by the fact that there's no creepers around... Oh, he's gone into that little hole. Oh, he must have been right below me. Oh, he's taking the opportunity to go inside my my storage room now. They couldn't get in a little bit earlier, even when they tried to blow it up. We'll put down a couple of logs. I don't need too many. My dogs probably won't sit on them anyway. It's just about that kind of aesthetic. It's just about having a nice little view of us all sat down watching the Wicker Creeper as it burns. And then what I can do is just put down a couple of fireplaces. Like this, that we can all kind of gather around. And then I suppose I've got that kind of view of all the smoke as well, which is even cooler. We'll do that. I hope I don't need anything from that storage room now that there's a creeper inside, or else all my shit is going to go all over the place. Because if you don't know me, then you might not realise that I'm very bad at taking creepers out. They tend to explode far more than they do die. Right, there we go. So that's a couple of little logs. And so now I have to do the part that I've been putting off, which is luring the creepers into here. Like I say, if this goes wrong, then the whole thing is kind of fucked up. Let me try and lure this guy, because he's probably the most important one to get out of my fucking storage room. So Creeper, if you follow me to the giant statue of a creeper, there's absolutely nothing for you to worry about. Actually, this is where we're going to sign some peace treaty or something like that. Hopefully this will actually make all the creepers cower away. And you know what? I'm feeling a little bit confident here. I'm going to take him up to the top one. Make sure I've got escape doors on all sides. Oh god, he's following me. Right. Is he in? No! No! Oh my god, I got him in! Oh, that was so fucking scary. Because he was just sat there looking at the pressure plate like he was stood on it. Because he kind of lost me. But there you go. I got my first creeper in. My heart is pounding. But I got the worst part done. I got the longest staircase done, and I shouldn't do that because it's going to set those pressure plates off. But it's not too much of an issue when there's not a creeper inside. I just wanted to take out the dirt as I go along so that we don't have to do a big bulk of it later on. So let's do that. And then straight on to creeper number 2. I need to find another creeper in this general vicinity. They might have started to suss things out. The sun is setting, so I might have to do a little cut ahead if this takes longer than expected until the next night. And hopefully all the creepers should be there. Are they here inside the smelt inn? Are there any of them over here? There's a big bloody gap down there. But no, it doesn't seem like there's any in here. Are they? Oh, there we go. There he is. I knew that there was another one around here somewhere. Right, creeper number 2. Not number 2. There's no numbering system. I'm not numbering anything. And there's another one just down there as well. So there you go. I've got my 3 creepers, permitting that there's no explosions, of course. So we'll go again with the second highest up, and then we can destroy that. And if it kind of flicks off the pressure plate of the other one, then it won't be too much of an issue. And he's following me. He's following me. So I'm going to stand here, be a little bit confident, let him in. Is he in? Did I get him in? Oh, yeah, I got him in. Right, okay. I got a creeper. So again, I'll take that pressure plate off. Doesn't matter if it sets off the pressure plate next door because there's no creepers inside. And we'll take out a whole load of dirt like this as well. And then that's it. Then we're on to number 3. I might not have time to get my dogs because the sun is setting. But never mind. They don't care that much. They just want their freedom. That's what they want. They just want to be able to run around and eat pork chops all day. They don't care about the bloody Wicker Creeper. No, this one's disappeared now. Oh, no, they know what's going on. That's why I told you. Can I get one over here? Is there any over by my chest room? I don't want to have to let these ones despawn because there isn't any showing up. If I just keep running around, eventually one will show its face. Is there any over here? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go and get my dogs while I'm at it. I'll give them a chance to come out and play, and I'll go get my dogs. So if I come over to here, I can just get all of those to run along with me. And hopefully those ones won't have despawned. I hope that doesn't happen when you get too far away. I hope that that's not going to be the case. But dogs, this is it. The Wicker Creeper is burning no matter what. Even if I can't find another creeper, we're going to burn that Wicker Creeper tonight because we've got 2 creepers inside. And I definitely want to make sure that they get lit on fire. Hopefully, I can still see one up there in the top. So they're definitely both in there. I can see the other one now while I'm getting a little bit closer. But what a magnificent view to have. I'm quite proud of how my Wicker Creeper came along, really. I was expecting that the proportions would be a little bit off, especially because I was winging the whole thing. But no, everything seemed to come out quite nicely. So all I need to do now is get myself one more creeper and we can light this baby on fire. So dogs, I'm not going to spend too long pushing you around onto logs and things like that. You can all sit exactly where you want to sit to watch the ceremony. I'm going to eat a little bit of potato. And then who's that? Urkel, you can sit down there as well. And so, have we got any more creepers in this vicinity? I think that they might know, you know. I think that they might know. Oh, here we go. Hello. You are going to be the final creeper in my little experiment, just as the sun is going down and the moon is coming up. So you follow me before a whole load of other ones spawn in, and then we can light this baby on fire. I'm excited. We just got to make sure that I keep my head screwed on here while I get him into here. But he is following me. Is he going to let himself in? Ah! No! I got him in. Right, okay. Operation Light the Wicker Creeper on fire is a go. So I know that they're all in there. And now what I can do is light this on fire. I'm going to leave that crafting table. That could just burn down. I'm not sure if crafting tables do burn down. But there's no time to be wasted. I'm going to light this on fire right from the very bottom. And then I'm going to sit down with my dogs and watch as we enact our revenge. I can already see him burning down. And what a nice Minecraft moment. What a perfect little Minecraft moment here. There are a couple creepers over there, so hopefully they... Oh, look. Hopefully they see this. And then go tell their friends. No, you don't. You ain't coming after me, creeper. You ain't coming after me. This is supposed to be my celebration. You've had yours when you blew my house up, killed one of my dogs, blew my bunker up. You've had your celebrations, creeper. So let me have mine. And one more hit. There we go. We'll class that as a bonus kill. But take a look at this. We've got my dogs here with me, and the Wicker Creeper is burning at last. And burning it most certainly is. The fire has spread all the way across the body and straight up to the head. And I tell you what, I feel like those creepers inside have burnt with it, which is quite a nice thing. And I feel like... Oops. No, not that. Quick. I feel like Doogie the dog and my Minecraft buildings that have been blown up would quite appreciate the vengeance I've taken out for them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end the video and let you watch a little bit more of the Wicker Creeper burning. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and maybe I'll see you later. Bye-bye.